Imagine now, just imagine for a second. We see a flying object comes here, stays, just hovers on the top, looks like a MiG-27, because we've seen MiG-27, right? It says, "Love from America," or whatever.
It writes it, yeah.
Whatever, And then it drops an object, looks like a bomb, and it destroys all of us, right? And it flies away. The people over there, they recorded it, witnessed it, and guess what? They started working out. You know what? There is a 1 in a trillion chance. This is possible all by chance. It's possible. It is not designed. Do you think on planet Earth, I'm not going to beyond planet Earth, on planet Earth there will be any individual, scientist or otherwise, detective or otherwise, they will buy the theory that this was just pure chance
because it's obvious to anybody that it's been designed and manufactured product.
Wait.
But this world and us are not.
Listen. The idea that our universe, right? The solar system, the planet.
Spirit did it.
You are funny.
Invisible spirit.
Hello. Try to listen to the argument.
Try to listen
to the argument.
Just because we create things and we develop things.
You don't understand my argument. I'm not talking about life. I'm talking about matter, like the earth, like the sun. This is not life. We're talking about matter, material. You are proposing this theory that somehow in our universe of millions of galaxies, somehow one of the combinations produce life, right? One of the combinations.
There could be more, but we don't know that.
Right.
So
let's not
by what? By pure, random accident, without a designer, without an intelligence behind it. So I propose to you a similar thing. That object that hit us and something that dropped, it wasn't a bomb. It wasn't a MiG-27. Just because it says it's MiG-27 and it looked like MiG-27 and it dropped something looked like a bomb, it is nothing to do with anyone designed it. It is an apparent illusion. It's an illusion of design. Don't you get that? So this is an illusion of design because you see something similar to something that we have made. So why would people, intelligent people, not buy the story that this has been an accident?
Because you don't bring up about a MiG again. Because
why not?
Because it's nothing like the same thing. If
What's your response? What's your response?
Of course, an aeroplane can't evolve.
We would
been created.
Who's talking about evolving? I'm just talking about by chance, like the Earth and the solar system got to its orbit and place, the way they rotate in their axis. Is this evolving? That's nothing to do with evolution.
That's not evolution.
Thank you. That's nothing to do with your Darwinian evolution. So my point is precisely a piece of matter somehow ended in our...
Actually, evolution does work on the planetary scale because the reason why we have an elliptic orbit as opposed to a circle, because a circle actually caused more collisions and would knock planets out. And the ones that had the orbit, the Sophia, actually didn't clash into so many planets, so we still have them.
These laws, the mathematical laws that you're now alluding to, how did they originate?
The what? You're asking me where the laws of nature came.
You are assuming these laws somehow, some spaghetti monster gave this laws, right?
No.
You believe this spaghetti monster...
And I don't know where the laws came from. I've already said a million times no one knows.
So understand this.
He's an agnostic.
Here's the problem. Do you think if we were to explode in a warehouse, a controlled explosion, and out of the explosion...
Like a Large Hadron Collider, smashing particles.
If you were to have an explosion in a warehouse with metals and silica and plastic and rubber and wood and all that, and you'll get this camera.
Yeah.
Would you get it?
No. Very unlikely.
Why would you not get it?
Because you've exploded.
Because from random explosion, you would not get order and laws, would you?
It's impossible.
Lack of understanding.
It's not very unlikely. It's impossible to produce a camera like this from an explosion.
Do you realize your problem?
But wait a minute.
You don't even know what evolution we're talking about. We're not talking about evolution. We're talking about the existence of laws that operate in our universe and the constants that are rooted in our universe. Where do the constants come from?
No one knows. Like the speed of light. No one can predict the speed of light. But no one knows.
Look at your argument. Look at your argument. Just because I don't know who made it, because I don't know
It
is
doesn't
it
exist.
Sony
Yeah.
or is
Hang
it...
on, look at your argument. You say to me
Listen,
you do know, and you
listen,
do not know.
my
And
We
the
know
first
it's
thing you
designed.
do is a liar.
Can I make my point?
Tell me, where do the laws come
My
from?
friend.
No, tell me.
I
If
will,
you- if
I
you think
will,
I don't
if
know,
you allow
you
me.
tell me where they
My
come
friend.
from. Simple answer,
Sure.
where do they come
I will.
from?
Bear
Go
with me,
on.
bear with me.
Oh, here we
Your
go.
question
This is
is...
another fable or bullshit
Excuse me.
story. Just answer the
Hello?
question. Answer.
Look
No,
at
yeah,
the manners.
look,
Look at
be
the manners.
patient.
Patience.
This is a sign of
When you said...
losing the argument.
When you said...
The sign of losing the
Thank
argument.
you. When you
Stop.
said...
You were the one.
We don't know. Imagine I said I don't know.
abuse.
It doesn't prove the fact that this wasn't manufactured by
Where do the
Sony.
laws come from?
Excuse me.
No.
I am going to link it.
Go ahead.
I made that example of this camera. I may not know who made the camera. Is it Nikon or is it Sony? If I say I don't know, it doesn't prove the point that Sony or Nikon didn't make it. It just means that I am not aware of it. But the fact remains that some manufacturer made it.
Yes.
And
So
it's
if we
obvious,
have,
wait a minute,
if we
it's
have-
obvious
Let him
that
finish.
Back to the
somebody-
question of the laws.
Let him finish.
If we have
Let him finish.
It's not the same with
If
us.
we have constants in our
animals.
Let him
universe,
finish.
if we have universal constants in our universe, he may not know, I may not know, you may not know that. But it doesn't prove the fact that something or someone put these constants in our universe. Because the constants and the laws don't appear by themselves from nothingness.
So
Why
who
not?
put them there? Tell
Excuse me,
I
excuse
know,
me.
answer my
I am
question.
answering. Now, step by step. Nothingness could not have. Now, I'm going to eliminate.
Who says?
Listen.
You say?
Listen.
Where? Where's the proof?
Patience, my friend. I am going to establish my case. I am going to demonstrate to you where these laws come from. Right? Now, hear me out. Number one.
Never just
Number
an
one.
answer. You
I am
can
going
never
to
tell
show
me
you.
what you believe.
Listen. I am going to
God
demonstrate.
created the laws. Muhammad created the laws. Yeah.
You're not actually
No.
dealing with the discussion, engaging with the discussion.
I just want a simple answer.
My
from a
friend, the simple answer is
question.
this. You asked me, didn't you? Where did the laws come from? I'm answering that question.
Your answer
Right.
is?
I'm saying I'm going to eliminate the wrong answers first.
Can you just give me your answer?
No,
Why is that so
hang
difficult for
on.
you?
Because if you, this is very logical. Because if you do a detective work, if you eliminate all the impossibles, whatever remains.
Well, we might be here for a long time. if you start saying everything then.
No. This is one thing from experience. When we speak to atheists and agnostics, secularists, humanists, you name it, they're very impatient.
question.
Hang on.
They
They're
don't let you
very
finish.
impatient.
Because you always jump around
Do you
the
know what you're
question
doing
and you
now?
never
You're doing the
give a
same
real
thing.
answer.
Just to
No,
prove my
you say
point before you
all
want to
you
make
do
it.
is you do exactly the same,
No,
but-
you're very impatient to listen to argument, understand the argument, and to refute it.
Oh, and
You want to
you're
just
not.
refute it by your emotional
Oh, yeah.
stance.
Oh, yeah, you're
right?
not. Yeah, sure.
Why don't you listen to the argument first and then have your
Answer.
response?
I keep on saying
Right.
answer. Good.
I'm saying, first of all, these laws could not have come from nothingness. It's a very rational stance. Why? Because nothingness, which has no energy, no matter, no space, which has no consciousness, which has nothing at all, cannot make or originate or generate something. Do you
So
agree with
where?
that?
Well, I don't know. How am I going to know what if nothingness can come from something
If
like
I explain to you nothingness is the absence of energy, space,
So, just-
time, dimension,
okay, so where
matter.
did it come from?
Excuse
Assuming
me.
that's right, then
Hello?
where?
Hello?
I just said
I am
assuming
going to.
that's right.
Don't assume anything.
You just.
What we're doing is demonstrating. There's a difference between assumption and
You're not.
demonstration.
You're just telling me your idea. You're not actually
If you
demonstrating.
allow me, if you allow
As
me,
he said, you don't have the patience.
I am going to demonstrate to
I
you
don't have
that.
patience for bullshit. No.
Listen,
So-
and learn some manners as well when you discuss in
His
public.
argument is very philosophical, and you are
Not philosophical,
It is,
a
yeah, it is
very
very
reasonable
Yes.
discussion,
It's
right?
very philosophical.
The question is, are you able to carry on a rational, intellectual discussion?
Yes,
I
I
find that from my experience, many people can't. You
Yes,
could
me
be
too.
someone who can. That's very good. So let's have that intellectual discussion.
I can't believe you still just haven't answered my
Listen.
questions. Stop.
Do you agree? Do you agree?
Say
that-
again.
Excuse me.
Go ahead. Do I agree? I've already said, for the
My
sake of
friend.
argument, I'll agree.
My friend,
Carry
agree
on.
what?
Then, okay,
Don't-
something
not for the sake-
can't come from nothing.
Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
No, I just said, you asked me, do I agree? I say, for the sake of
No,
argument, I
no
do,
such
so
thing as
carry
sake of
on.
argument. We are in the process of demonstrating truth and falsehood, right and wrong,
To
right?
get an answer from you.
My friend, it's not for the sake of argument. Let me think you're from planet Mars, and I'm going to speak to you like that. No, I can't do that, I'm afraid, because there is nothing that you've demonstrated you're from planet Mars. So I cannot just, for the sake of argument, take it. My friend,
You're not from Mars, are you?
tell me, is it possible that we can get something from absolute nothingness?
I've already said, I don't know, but for the sake of argument...
Why do you say you don't know?
No, it's in no.
Akhi, why do you say you don't know? Okay.
Because that's the answer.
Akhi. Brother, 1 second. Now, I want to ask this brother one question, right? If I define nothingness,
You believe your God?
Did God create the laws of nature?
Hello?
Yes
Hello?
or no?
Listen.
Did God create the laws of nature? Yes or no?
If you're not able to have an intellectual discussion, there's no need to continue.
Look, did God create
Are you
the laws of
able to
nature?
carry on an
Are you
intellectual
able to
discussion?
answer a question?
Look,
Because if you're not,
listen,
I'm going to stand here and listen to a bunch of bullshit for a simple question. Just admit
I am here to challenge the very concept of atheism, which you
I'm here to try and find out what you believe, but all you keep doing is a bunch of stories. All I've asked is...
I am not talking about religion at all.
Where do the laws
You're
of
speaking
nature
to the wrong
come
guy.
from?
I am not talking about religion.
You know where the laws of nature come from.
I do, and I'm establishing that for you.
So where do they come from?
So hear me out then. They certainly don't come from nothingness. Do you agree?
Okay, sure.
Tell me why not.
What?
Why?
Again, what? I've just said...
I need to know whether you have understood this. Because unless we understand and
We're not
premise...
going to get past this point.
Excuse me. If you are just playing a game, there's no point wasting your time. Your time is valuable, my friend. So is mine. So tell me now, is there anyone here who thinks we can get something out of nothingness?
You do. You do. You do.
No, I
You
don't.
do. Yes, you do. You think your God came from nothing.
Yeah.
No, our God didn't come from
Who
anything.
created your God?
Excuse me, I don't
That's
think
what
our
I'm trying
God
to
was
find out when
created.
he answers, but he won't answer.
won't answer.
Why can't you admit that you
Listen,
think God created...
Shall I answer this question?
Go ahead.
The question, he says, who created my God? Well, I don't believe my God was created.
Oh, there we are.
So, how can I answer the question? Because if I think something always exists, then asking a question, where did this come from, is meaningless.
So then why can't you say this has always existed? Why do you have to have God? You're just
Do you then ask?
Exactly.
Okay.
You won't apply the logic you put
Hello?
in. You won't apply to yourself.
Listen.
You're doing it.
Do you
You
believe,
demand logic
from your
him,
ideological
but you
standpoint,
absolve yourself
this
from the
universe
same
always
argument.
existed and not the universe which is 13.7 billion years old, according to the scientists that you
Same old
uphold?
argument. He asked him to
Sorry,
verify.
what was your
Okay, hear my question again. According to the scientists that you follow, they say this universe is about 13.7 billion years old.
I guess they're talking from the Big Bang, yeah?
They've given a number, my friend. So obviously our universe did not exist before 14 billion years
They
ago.
don't know what existed before the universe, but they think it came from...
Right. So do you believe the universe always existed?
I don't know if it's always existed.
Right. So you cannot say then this universe always existed, can you?
No, I can't give a definite answer.
Thank you. So now I'm asking you the possibilities. Either the universe always existed or it didn't.
Have to shout because he won't
Good.
listen. But
If it didn't, could the universe have come from nothingness?
How do I know? What?
How do I know? Ask the scientists and they'll tell you. And ask me, I'll tell you.
Actually, some scientists actually do think that something can come from nothing. And
Such
there's
as?
also lectures on it.
Oh,
But you
Professor
can
Lawrence
Google it.
Krauss.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. So when he writes the universe from nothing, obviously he doesn't believe the universe came from nothing. His nothing is something. But my question is to do with nothingness. That something cannot come from nothingness.
And when I answer, I don't know, because I don't know. And then we go
But I
round
don't
and-
know, my friend.
But if I don't know, why am I going to answer yes or no? Because that would be a lie.
Okay, right.
I don't know, and you
Let me
don't
tell you
know,
why.
and he doesn't know.
Sure,
And when he says he
hang
does,
on.
he's a liar.
Okay, brother.
Okay.
Okay, brother.
No, I know you think
Okay,
something.
okay.
But, yeah.
Okay.
The reason why I find that not an intelligent answer, these are my two reasons, right? Number reason one. If we have already defined what is nothingness, nothingness is absence of energy, part of my definition. Something is matter, energy, whatever, is something. You cannot get energy, which is something, from something which is nothing, which has no energy. If I, for example, understand this, if I have £0 in my pocket and I have no bank account and I have no friends and family, can I give you £5? The answer is no, because I have nothing to give you.
And that's why I
listen.
say,
So
okay,
it's not that.
let's continue with your
no.
All right, he's being fair. Okay.
No, I've
Good.
Okay,
Okay.
continue.
So
Yeah,
it's not that I don't know, as you said. You do know. if I don't have anything to give you, the answer is, if I ask you, okay, let me now bring this example with money. Okay? If I have no money, absolutely no money, no bank, no friend, no relative.
Just answered this.
Excuse me.
I said okay. Carry on with your point.
It's not about. Excuse me. It's not about okay. So. Would you then say?
Look, mate, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. I said okay. Carry on with your point.
Good.
Move on.
I
want to get your answer.
You said 2 minutes. Why do you talk? So, if I were to ask you in my 2 minutes that can I give you money out of nothingness, you'd say I don't know the answer. But no, you won't say that. You would say, of course, you can't give me any money. But when it comes to the same analogous question, can something come out of nothingness? Instead of saying no, something cannot come out of nothingness, you say I don't know. Do you see? You're intellectually somehow something's not
intellectually
right.
honest because
No,
I
you're
don't
not
know.
intellectually
Yes, I am.
There's a
Because I
contradiction
don't
in your
know.
principle.
If I don't know something, I'm not going to say yes, I do.
Okay.
And that's the difference.
Nothing means nothing. Do you
But
understand?
wait, just like the lecture by Lawrence Krauss.
Wait. Nothing means nothing. You understand that?
Look, I've already. No,
Do you understand that?
Wait, hey, let me go back.
Listen,
Look,
man,
I've
listen
already
to him.
answered.
Listen, do you understand
You
that?
still haven't answered.
Wait.
My simple
I don't
question
think
is
you're
where do the laws
Okay,
of
let me get a
nature
child.
come from?
Come here.
Going back, that's
Child.
all I
Listen,
want the
listen,
answer
come here,
from.
come here.
Why can't you say
You
God
speak English?
created them?
You speak English? Come here.
No, we're going to ask a
He's a
question.
child. He's a child. We're going to ask him a question. Oh, he's
I give
scared.
up. I'm trying to get that
Wait,
simple.
give up.
Wait.
You know what?
Yeah, because
Wait,
all I
wait.
want is an answer.
Because you're not
Why
ready
can't
to
Do you
answer?
understand?
Ready to
If
discuss
you can't
intellectually.
answer it, oh
Wait.
yeah, sure, yeah, great. Say,
that's
oh,
fine.
you're an intellectual.
How old are you?
Oh, well
How
done.
old are you?
Yeah.
How old are you?
28.
28, man. Come on, man. Behave like a 28.
Thank you.
Yeah, get out of it.
You do okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not even
Nothing
talking to you.
is
I'm
the-
talking to him.
Wait, wait,
I wanted a
wait,
simple
wait,
answer.
wait.
Look,
You know,
Your answer is
I
coming.
don't think you're capable of having
He's
a
been saying the
discussion.
answer's coming for the last 20 minutes.
Okay. Do you understand nothing means nothing?
Look, wait.
Answer him.
Look, we've gone through this. I said, okay,
him.
sure.
Yes?
Carry
Okay.
on with your
Okay,
point.
Carry on.
something means something with space, time, dimension. Yes?
Energy,
Yes?
matter,
Energy,
space.
matter, all of that.
Okay,
Yes?
sure.
Yes? So nothing means nothing and something means something. Out of nothing, something cannot come.
No.
Yes? Yes?
Okay, sure, yes.
What does it mean? Okay, sure. Can something come out of
My
nothingness?
God, look.
Yes,
So
sure.
he's answered yes.
Okay,
yes.
yeah,
He agrees with us.
thank you.
He agrees with us.
So cannot. Okay,
Yes.
now let's move
Now
on. there.
continue.
So because something cannot come out of nothingness, we have a problem as a scientists. This universe, which is something, obviously could not have come out of absolute nothingness.
Can I please ask? So, where did your God come from?
It's not about how the universe can come out of nothingness. Links to where God
did your
come
God
from.
come from?
Listen, you're
Step by
jumping the
step,
gun.
step by step.
What you're doing is you're jumping the gun. You're not discussing the issue
Okay,
at
so
hand.
universe can't come out of nothing.
You agree with that?
So we
I
established
say
something
yes.
here.
Okay, so it had to start on something.
So that means what?
Where did your God come
Hang
from?
on, hang on. If the universe could not have come from nothingness, it came from something.
Yes.
Let's call it power.
Yes.
Let's call it
Yes.
energy. Let's
Yes
call
or
it
no?
whatever.
It could have always been here. I have no idea about
Okay.
It could have always been there. Right. So that's why I asked you initially. Either the universe is always in existence or it's not.
And my answer was I don't know, because I don't know, but obviously it could have always been there. It could have not always been there.
If the universe has always been there, do you think it's a reasonable position to take?
Yeah, you could say there's time, it's just been continuous forever.
If we Muslims believe, I realize, that God, who has always been there, created this universe, is that a reasonable position?
That is my point. Why then to infer? Why then to infer that if you say, "Oh, God has always been there," why? Why do you even need that God? Why can't you say, "Well, the universe has always been here"? Why do you have to say then, "Oh, there's this mythical
I'll tell you why.
God"?
I'll tell you why. The universe. Do you see the consciousness, intelligence of the universe? Is our universe a conscious entity that designs and directs what things can
No, I
happen?
don't think our universe is.
Right. So now you have a universe, but somehow we have, like, for example,
Works
water
mechanically.
defies gravity and comes up the roof, goes up the tree. So we see this illusion of design, as the brothers alluded to earlier, and yet the universe has always been there and there is no consciousness of the universe.
Okay, what's your point?
My point is, these things, for example, I want to make this an example. If we have a kitchen, right, a given kitchen, you've got a cooker, you've got a teapot, you've got milk, and you've got tea. Do you think, give millions and billions of years? Think. Don't just think about the arguments about my professor Lawrence Krauss, Richard Dawkins talked about it before or not, but think of the argument. Do you think, given millions and billions of years, a nice cup of tea will be produced if I have all the ingredients laid down in the kitchen?
I'm sure there is a possibility because look what has been produced over billions of years. Us, all the other animals, trees.
So you think if you have a kitchen in a universe?
So you're doing something. You're doing this the same as me.
I want to understand your intellectual mindset, how you understand reality. So you have a universe, somewhere in the corner of another galaxy, you have a kitchen, right? Floating kitchen. And you have, within this floating kitchen, teapots and milk and cooker and fire and stove and everything, right? And a freezer. Millions and billions of years have passed, and one day, out of what? Randomness, you get a nice cup of tea produced, right? The right amount of sugar and milk, yeah? And the right amount of temperature and so on and so forth. Yeah? You believe that's possible?
I don't know if evolution can produce a cup of tea.